Hello everyone. Today we shall start with the chapter Basic Principles of Qualitative Analysis. Now first of all, you need to understand few basic terms for understanding the separation of the ions that we will take further in this chapter. First term is solubility. Now what do you mean by solubility is say one is a salt and the other one is a solution which we are taking, a salt and that is dissolved in solution, which makes a solution, right? So the maximum amount of salt that can be dissolved, how much? In a definite volume of a solution. This is termed as solubility of that salt. This is termed as solubility. Okay, so it is the maximum amount of salt which is dissolved in a definite volume of a solution is termed as solubility. Second term is saturated solution. Saturated solution. Now what do you mean by a saturated solution? See, we know a solution, it is made up of a salt, right? Now into this solution we cannot add more amount of the salt. A salt which is taken, it is to be added and we get a solution, right? But to this solution, this much amount of salt is added. Now more amount of salt you cannot add to that solution. So this is termed as a saturation point. Saturation point means after this point, the more amount of solute cannot be dissolved. Say if you take a salt solution or a sugar solution, you get a point wherein after one point is reached, you cannot add more amount of the sugar so that it can be dissolved. So how we define the saturated solution is a solution in which no more solute can be dissolved. Right? Now here the solute which is dissolved is expressed in terms of solubility. So solubility is expressed in terms of what? Molarity, normality, grams per liter, right? Milligrams per liter, or molarity, that is moles per liter, right? Or you say weight by volume, etc. These are the terms in which we express the solubility, that is the concentration terms. Now the third definition, that is soluble salt. Soluble salt. Now you know the difference, what is salt and what is solution. So here the saturated solution is obtained. Saturated solution is obtained. Now if the concentration of this saturated solution is exactly 0.1 molar, 0.1 molar solution at room temperature, this is known as soluble salt, right? So when the concentration of a saturated solution is 0.1 molar at room temperature, we call it as a soluble salt. And the last term is sparingly soluble salt, right? Fourth term is sparingly soluble salt. Now see, you know what is soluble salt, that is the concentration is 0.1 molar. Now if the concentration of the saturated solution is less than 0.1 molar, right? If it is 0.1 molar, it is soluble salt. If it is less than 0.1 molar, that is termed as the sparingly soluble salt. Okay, So these are the basic terms. After this, we will start with the separation of the ions in presence of each other.